the next lingua franca. A recent study in the UK revealed that only about 25% of adults in the UK can hold a conversation in a foreign language. This was attributed to a mixture of cultural reasons and past government policies. However, language learning is now being prioritized in schools. French, Spanish and German are three of the languages identified as the most important. On the other hand, the situation in other countries is different. The vast majority of students at secondary school learn a foreign language, which is often English. English is now a compulsory subject in many primary schools too. Fluency in a foreign language is highly important for a student's future. There are many reasons for this. Firstly, having a good command of a foreign language can help young people be successful in their chosen career. What's more, proficiency in a different language also makes traveling less stressful and fun. Finally, we shouldn't forget that when students learn a foreign language, they are also learning about the culture of the country or countries where it is spoken. This is a great way of promoting global understanding too. However, is English really as crucial as the large number of students of English would suggest? India and China are considered to be the main emerging economies, so it would seem to make sense to study one of the main languages spoken in these countries. The question of which languages will dominate the future is a difficult one to answer. It really depends upon which future we are considering. Take the future of business. Perhaps students are wasting their time by learning French and German, and should be turning their attention to Mandarin, the most spoken language in the world. Reports also suggest Arabic and Spanish will be important languages to do business in. As far as travel is concerned, Chinese is the most spoken language in the world, but as it is complex, it isn't the ideal lingua franca. It is easy to get your message across in a hotel or restaurant in Spanish and French, but neither is as widely spoken or as simple to learn as English. So, English as a vehicle of international communication would seem to be here to stay.
One. What percentage of adults in the UK can hold a conversation in a foreign language? A. 10%. B. 25%. C. 50%. D. 75%. 2. Which languages are currently prioritized in UK schools according to the text? A. Italian, Japanese, and Portuguese. B. French, Spanish, and German. C. Russian, Arabic, and Mandarin. D. Dutch, Greek, and Swedish. 3. Which language is often learned by secondary school students in many other countries? A. Mandarin. B. Spanish. C. English. D. French. 4. Why is fluency in a foreign language important for students' futures? A. It makes traveling less enjoyable. B. It can enhance career success. C. It limits their global understanding. D. It reduces job opportunities. 5. What advantage does proficiency in a foreign language provide for travel? A. It makes travel more stressful. B. It eliminates the need for a passport. C. It makes travel less stressful and more enjoyable. D. It limits travel options. 6. How does learning a foreign language help promote global understanding? A. By ignoring cultural differences. B. By learning about the culture of the country where the language is spoken. C. By reducing the need for international travel. D. By focusing only on business terminology. 7. What is suggested as a reason students might focus on Mandarin in the future? A. Mandarin is the most spoken language in the world. B. Mandarin is the easiest language to learn. C. Mandarin is the official language of the UK. D. Mandarin is a compulsory subject in many schools. 8. Which languages are mentioned as potentially important for business in the future? A. French and German. B. Arabic and Spanish. C. Japanese and Korean. D. Italian and Dutch. 9. How does Chinese compare to Spanish and French for travel purposes? A. Chinese is simpler to learn than Spanish and French. B. Chinese is the most spoken language but complex for casual travel. C. Spanish and French are more complex than Chinese. D. Chinese is less useful for travel compared to Spanish and French. 10. What is a potential reason that English might remain a key language for international communication? A. It is the most complex language to learn. B. It is the most widely spoken language. C. It is a language only spoken in the UK. D. It is the least useful language for business. 11. Where is English becoming a compulsory subject besides secondary schools? A. In high schools. B. In colleges. C. In primary schools. D. In adult education centers. 12. Which factor does the text suggest contributes to the limited foreign language skills among UK adults? A. Modern technology. B. Cultural reasons and past government policies. C. Lack of travel opportunities. D. Increased interest in native languages. 13. What is one reason the text gives for the UK's low foreign language proficiency among adults? 14. Which languages are currently prioritized in UK schools according to the text? 15. Why might Mandarin be a valuable language for future business? 16. How does the text describe the role of English in international communication? 17. Where is English becoming a compulsory subject besides secondary schools? 18. Which languages might be important for business in the future according to reports? 19. What aspect of travel does proficiency in a foreign language improve?